This was a surprise to many people when I released a video on it just a few days ago. This is the Sears Video Arcade 2, the Telegames Video Arcade 2, and it is an Atari 2600. It plays the same game cartridges as the standard Atari. And when you think about standard Atari, most of you think about this, what we now call the 4-switch Woody. It's a classic. The Atari branding, video computer system up top, and 4 switches, all the angular lines that tells you it's 80s stuff, because this came out in 1980. This was not the first Atari. There was one that came out 3 years earlier on a date many of us are gonna know. September the 11th, 1977, the very first Atari was released, and this is it. The Atari Heavy Sixer. Different from that 4 switch, because obviously it has 6 switches. That's how it gets the 6 from the Heavy. But the heavy part comes in just how robust this is, and well, there are some differences here. Get that standard Atari back and just kind of show you side by side here. Look at that. See those bezels? How thick it is on the left, how thin on the right. And while we do have the wood grain and the black trim and the orange ring around the front, the overall design, you can see very similar, but there are differences. I mean, 80s angular, 70s curviness, even though it still had the wood trim. And all this standard looks, standard functions, plays the same games. This Heavy Sixer, it's even getting hard for me to hold up here with one hand. So let me put this down. I just unboxed this. This is my first time laying eyes on it. No, I do have a Heavy Sixer. I have a Telegames Heavy Sixer. If you watch this channel, you've already seen this. And personally, I think these are going to be more rare in the future. But as of today, the time I'm filming this video, the standard Heavy Sixer with the Atari branding, their video computer system, the coveted thing. This was way harder to find than a Heavy Sixer, but this is what everyone wants. Special for me because I was shopping for one that I could afford, because these do get expensive, but this particular one I got a really good deal on. And this was the one I seeked out. Not because it was the one that was most mint. This one's actually fully refurbished, because if you look close, and there's some little signs of wear here. They did re-orange this bezel, and it has been completely gone through. All the solder has been reflowed. This has new capacitors, new everything that's important. It's passed every test. Professionally restored by Vintage Arcading. Someone that does this all day, every day. That's what I wanted. I wanted a completely playable, ready to store for another 40, 50 years, arcade 50 years in just another year, 2027. This thing will be 50 years old, so it's 49 years old right now. So let's just take a look around it. Obviously on the standard 4 switch, you just have 4 switches. They started out with the difficulty switches that were eventually moved back here to the front. This is how it all began. And man, this thing is heavy. There's a good look at it. It still had this classic wood this thick. I mean, super thick. And I'm surprised that these edges here are in such good shape after all these years. Turn this around, my cord's still in the bag here. See, there's the ports, the power switch, and look at that, just that little kind of curve down there. That just looks so 70s, futuristic 70s is what I see in this. I might have even re-grommeted this. Very nice. So let's turn it over. Look at what we have on the back here. Sunnyvale, California, made in the USA, and there's my serial number. If anyone's a serial number hawk, I haven't gotten so far into Atari yet. This completes my collection of every North American release Atari. So I haven't gotten to the point where I'm looking at serial numbers. Sunnyvale, California, the bottom. Looks like one new foot there. I guess those are maybe the originals. I have to put one on that Telegames Heavy Sixer as well. One extra detail before I plug this up. Just the console. No controllers, no power brick, anything like that. Speaking of controllers, there's something else about the Heavy Sixer that was a little unique. When it launched, it didn't launch with the standard CX40 controller that we know today. It launched with the CX10, which for all practical purposes looks identical unless you know what to look for, the way this boot tucks in around the trim ring here. And it was a little heavier from what I understand and mechanically operated. The switches were springs and actual contact switches, and there is an exclusive, very rare version of the controller that launched with the very first Heavy Sixers, and they had a little metal insert here in the top. Super hard to find, maybe one day, but haven't gotten to that point yet. I'm just looking at Heavy Sixer stuff. Oh, there's also the box. The box that launched with the Heavy Sixer had a chess game pictured on it, and apparently Atari didn't have that chess game made yet. Rumor has it someone sued. I don't know if they got money, a free Atari, or if that's just an old tale, but they did quickly remove the chess game from Atari boxes, and eventually I think a chess game came out. But a little bit of extra Heavy Sixer info. So let's get this over to the TV and make sure it works. So hopefully I can add this to my collection and regularly play it. I don't know, this probably be more of a shelf piece for me, but a shelf piece, because it's restored, that can hang around for another 49, 50 years. Moment of truth time. I have an official Atari power adapter. Plug it in. I don't hear any sparks. I don't hear any snapping or popping. That's a good sign. Let me turn on my TV here. And I know I'm using a flat panel, and this technically should probably be using a CRT, but for the sake of filming, this is much better. And I decided I'm going to power it up for the first time, even though there's just one of me, Combat. The very first Atari 2600 game. Seems only fitting that this be where we go with it. So let me pop this in. Ooh, nice smooth insertion there. Let's see, I want to go to color. Ooh, switches feel good. Left difficulty A and B. I can't remember which one was novice, which one was expert. Get my controller ready and power on. Look at that. We have Combat. I'm going to hit reset. There's just one of me, so if I lose this game, we'll know it's bad, bad, bad skill level. Oh, so close. There we go. I've won my first game of Combat, and well, since the last time I played Combat, but my first solo game, I think. Official victory I can declare. That's a good picture. I mean, really good video signal on this. That is clean, clean, clean. Very much impressed. Let's try something a little more modern. How about River Raid? I really like the smoothness of the cartridge insertion on this. A quick reset, which may have been the third time I did this on camera. So let's get going on River Raid, which apparently I super suck at for some reason. It's been a long time since I played this. Well, since the last video where I played it, and as you can see, there's a reason that I haven't played it a lot, because I suck at it, at least in modern times here. Wow, I mean, this is a really good video signal. I'm super impressed. I'm horrible at the game, but super impressed with my Atari Heavy Sixer. Quick move here, can move just fine. And all of these switches, the on and off clicks, that clicks, a nice smooth on both of those. And it plays. Let's play one more game. And how about we do it with just a little bit of modern flair? This is the cordless CX40 Plus controller, wireless from modern Atari. So here we go. Oh, wait, need a game. How about Berserk? Something I actually am good at. Turn this on, give it a start, and we're going to go wireless here. I don't know if is this the one. You know what? Let's go to game 12, because that's the one with Evil Otto, but you can fire and kill Evil Otto, which is right up my alley. So let's do that. See if I can run around here. Evil Otto should appear. I just about ran into a wall. I'm doing this again with this cordless controller. Where's Evil Otto? Let's try game 11. See if this is where Evil Otto appears. I just stand. There he is. Got him. Ooh, I didn't know that he reappeared after, so that's been a long time. Oh, and I'm doing the faux pas, the little pinky on the thing there, but that's the most comfortable for me. Ooh. Anyway, Berserk, wireless controller, Heavy Sixer Atari, the old and the new, purchased from Vintage Arcading. I'm glad I went here. This guy does repairs. I think I'm going to have him repair some stuff in the future. Some cosmetic flaws, but I knew these from the pictures. I got exactly what I was supposed to get. And the video image quality on this, clearly worth investing in. And because it was restored, I'll know this is going to hang around for years and years more. Atari Heavy Sixer, what are your thoughts? Comment below. Thanks for watching a 1977 refurbished Atari. Have a great day.